I find dreams so fascinating. The fact that we can close our eyes and go to sleep and there's like a little movie playing in our heads. It's very interesting. So I thought I'm going to record my dreams and I'm just telling you about them because sometimes I think my dreams are very interesting. For the first time in forever, today I actually have a social plan. I promise this tangent has a link with my dreams. I'm going to this fair market kind of thing, and in an hour my friend is supposed to pick me up. But she's not answering any of my texts. I've sent one text like an hour ago and she hasn't answered it, and I think she may have blocked me because the message isn't even going through. I'm a little bit stressed out, and let me tell you why. A few days ago, I had this horrible dream, and in this dream, me and her had this big fight. She said some hurtful things, I said some hurtful things. It was incredibly unpleasant, and in the dream we just stopped being friends. And so, naturally, like my overthinking brain is like, this is a sign that, we're not gonna be friends anymore. I don't know, just sometimes my brain makes me think things like that, okay? But I tried to give myself the benefit of the doubt. I was like, there is no way that a dream is actually predicting it. And so I'm a little bit scared because I don't know if I like get ready for this fair thing, because I really want to put on makeup, but like, isn't it strange that I had that dream though? What if the dream, like, I'm just gonna get ready anyway, and then I will update you. It's funny, I actually thought someone wanted to hang out with me. Looking back, it's funny that I jumped to conclusions, but no, I was genuinely so upset about this. Like, so upset. Well, my dream did try to prepare me. My mind did try to say, I should have never gotten ready. I'm actually so stupid. Because, sometimes my dreams do actually predict the future. Sometimes my dreams do actually warn me. 99.9% of the time, they don't. That's fine, let's look at the bright sides. I do have 5 assignments due this weekend. That's kind of a lot of assignments. And today is Saturday, so I can just do my assignments. It's actually funny. See, this is what I always tell myself. Don't get your hopes up. I always say that. I just should have known. Literally 10 minutes after this, she came and picked me up, but look at how sad I am in this. It's kind of depressing. It's okay. I'm gonna eat these now. Update, I was being very dramatic. There was no problem. Don't know why my messages aren't going through, but I did go. This is the content I required. Pigeons, and then this, which I spent $10 on. It was literally just strawberries dipped in chocolate, but it was so good. It was totally worth the $10 that I spent. So, what's the moral of the story? Don't let dreams hoodwink you. I need to report some suspicious behavior. For the past few nights, I have not been able to recall any of my dreams. Does anyone else find that suspicious? Because I do. I decided to make this video to expose the depravity of my dreams. And my hippocampus is like, nah, we can't have you doing that. Let's just make you forget. That's suspicious. Literally, all I can tell you is that last night, I have a brief recollection that I was eating dog food. Like those little brown dog food, dry food things. I was eating dog food in my dream. That's all I can remember. I know there were things before that, and there were things after that, but I can't place them. It's like I can kind of see them, but when I actually try to think about it, I can't. Does anyone find that suspicious? I do. I think my dreams can predict the future, and let me explain. Last night I had a dream about my neighbours and they were spying on me. This is not new. My neighbours often do spy on me because they're pathetic. They just constantly stay at home and either stare at me from the backyard or stare at me from my window. In this dream last night, they had taken off the fly screens, opened up the blinds fully. So I woke up feeling unsettled. You're getting to the point where I think, okay, now it's not just peering out of the shutters, it's taking the fly screen off. So the fly screen is kind of a barrier between the window and the outside world in Australia because there's just so many bugs. I come downstairs to show my friend and I see the lady. All this time I thought that my man neighbor was spying on me, but it's his wife. His wife is spying on me. I thought it was him this entire time. I mean, I do have a video from when I was 15 of him looking over the fence into my room, but no, it's her now, which is weird. We make eye contact and she quickly rushes away, turns off the light, and yeah. So at least now I can stop feeling like I'm crazy, because so many times I'm like, I swear someone is there. I know someone's there. But now I actually know in my heart. And I wish that I was filming. I just so wish, because I was talking to my friend on Snapchat and so isn't that fun? So I actually think that my dreams can predict it, because like I said, in my dreams, my neighbors were spying, and then today, like this happened last night, and then I woke up, and then today literally I literally saw, like Shutters open, fly screen off, just wow, like, please don't mind my appearance. I just woke up, but I'm home alone. I'm really scared, and I just had 2 really disturbing dreams that I want to tell you about. The thing is, I had given up this video. You heard me talking about my dreams before. Those were not scary dreams. They were not. And so I was like, wait, I'm supposed to make this video highlighting my bad dreams, and I'm not even experiencing them. So I just gave up my video. I was like, you know what, this video, dear, that's it. X, we're just not doing it. And then I had my dreams last night, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But you see what I'm talking about? How my mind is like, as soon as I said, you know what, I'm not gonna talk about my dreams anymore, bam, back to the good old days. So how about I'm just constantly in a state of documenting my dreams? You hear that, brain? Please. Okay, let me tell you. The first dream, I'm with my mom on a rooftop. I don't know why. And she's grating vegetables. There's this giant grater and this conveyor belt, and you just toss the vegetables on and it just grates them for you. Like, for some reason, in my dream, my mom is holding the vegetables and she's like sliding it along this like giant thing, and I'm like, stop doing it. Like, disaster is gonna strike if you keep doing that. And my mom is just like, nothing's gonna happen, and just keeps doing it. I know why I was kind of dreaming about this. It's because yesterday my mom was grating vegetables, and I don't like how she grates because she does it so like fast, and then her fingers get so close to the thing because she like grates the vegetables down until they're like this big, and like I just don't do that. On this like giant machine thing, I was like, stop doing that. And she just kept doing that. And so holding it, this like giant metal grate thing, she just keeps, and it's like whirring, like it's whirring, like it's going, which is why it doesn't need to be, but she'd keep going like that with the vegetables. Her hand, Now, the reason why I'm so frazzled is because this dream actually was very mentally taxing for me. So that's why my words are all over the place and I'm stumbling and I'm stuttering. This dream was so graphic. This is probably one of the most graphic dreams I've ever seen in my entire life. Her hand then slides against it. Then her hand is looking like this. And it's all bloody, and there's all like tendons and meat hanging out. And I genuinely feel sick thinking about it. And this all felt real. Like, the thing is, dreams feel so real. So this felt real. I was so mean. And the first thing I said was, I told you so. I told you not to do that. And then this happened. And I was very mad at my mom in this dream, which I should not have been. Like, her hand was literally decapitated. Anyways, I don't know why, but she stayed on the rooftop. I walked so slowly. It was painful. And I was trying to speed up, but I was just walking like this. Like, so slow. I was trying to find a first aid kit. I kept looking around. Somehow I was in a school then, and the entire school was just abandoned. It was very creepy, but I finally find this one dude's classroom, and he's teaching these dead kids. Like, there was just dead bodies just sitting, like, there were decomposing corpses just sitting in this dude's class. Okay, I can see the first aid kit in the corner. I'm like, can I please borrow the first aid kit? In my mom's hand, it's like gone. There's like, he's like, I don't have a first aid kit. And I'm like, can I please, like, it's there. I don't have a first aid kit. I don't have a first aid kit. Please, sir. He's like, no, I don't have one. I got an eerie feeling. I just left. Anyways, then I was like, you know, I need to call 911. I'm Australian. It's 000, but I'm like, I need to call 911. I just couldn't find a phone anywhere. I couldn't find a first aid kit. And meanwhile, my mom's just up there. And then before I know it, I get back to the area, and there's like somehow all those police and ambulance, and my mom is just lying, and she's just dead. She died of blood loss. And everyone's like, it's your fault, you didn't get first aid kit, you didn't call 911 fast enough. I'm like, bitch, I didn't even call 911. I didn't call 911, I didn't get the first aid kit, I did nothing. So yeah, it was my fault. I had all the paramedics, all the police officers, all random passergoers. I don't know how everyone got on the rooftop. I don't know, it's a dream, it doesn't make any sense. But everyone was screaming at me that it was my fault that my mom died. My mom is alive. My mom is actually alive, I think. She went to work this morning, so it's not a premonition. It's not. Is it? It's not a premonition. I need to stop doing this. This, you know, my downfall is everyone who says that dreams predict the future. Sometimes my dreams do actually predict the future. I think my dreams can predict the future. Okay, I'm one of those people. The downfall is that sometimes my dreams do actually predict the future. And so then when I have any dream, I'm just like, is this, I mean, obviously my mom is not going to grate her hand off in some like giant machinery thing that doesn't even exist. If she does die, I'm useless. And maybe that's what it's saying, because whenever I see blood, I literally run away. Like, one time I stabbed a knife through my hand trying to get out an avocado seed, and I just ran around the house, and everyone was like, what are you doing? And then when I looked down at the blood, I literally passed out. I'm not very good at dealing with that kind of stuff, and when other people get hurt, I feel sick. There's literally been only one person in my entire life who I've been able to help when they were hurt. Only one person. So my track record is not that great. So I don't know if that's just trying to like tell me that I need to step up responsibility of my life. I don't know. Let's talk about the next dream that I had, because I wake up from that, I feel sick, but I'm so tired to go back to sleep. I keep dreaming about this one shopping center place. I've been dreaming about this place literally my entire life since I was a kid. This place does not exist. I've never been to it in real life, and yet I always dream about the same thing. And it's just, I don't know, I feel like one day I'm going to actually go to this shopping center just randomly by accident. I'm going to be like, oh, I'm in my dream, like this is the place I've been dreaming of since I was a kid. It's not even a good shopping center. It's actually quite scary. I was with this group of people and we went exploring, and we went to this like abandoned kind of like place, and it was so creepy. I was exploring, nothing was bad, it was just creepy. It was like an abandoned daycare place. It was just very creepy, and there's like this giant wall behind me and I just couldn't get past it. And so anyways, I was like, that's it, that's enough of exploring, and I tried to go back out, but I'm locked into this like abandoned dark place, and everyone that I'm with is gone aside from one useless guy. I don't even know who this guy was, but everyone else had left already. So I was trapped in this one room, and I just kept yelling at the dude to let me out, and he's like, oh no, I'm tying my shoe, I'm tying my shoe. I'm like, let me out. He's like, I'm tying my shoe. And dream logic, the door like bended, like so I was able to slip through the gap. I don't even know, like piece of paper when they bend, I can't use that, kind of like that. I don't know, I did a terrible job of explaining that. But what happened, it's got cat fur in my eye. My cat was in my dream, and she was in the shopping center, and she came over to me because she wanted to be picked up. But when I tried to pick her up, I just couldn't pick her up. Like I was just like, I just couldn't pick her up. So then suddenly my sister was in the dream, and she was holding this random baby. I'm like, who's that baby? It's your baby. What the hell? That's not my baby. Like, oh, that's so scary. My sister hands me what is supposedly my child, my baby. It was terrifying. I did not know how to hold it. I could feel it in my arm. And then my sister, I thought I saw movement in my air conditioning vent. This is what paranoia looks like. Anyways, I'm stuck with this child who's supposed to be mine, and we're walking across, it's not even road, it's kind of like roads and pathways, but I am walking so slowly. And one of my things is I hate being an inconvenience to people. Like I just hate it. So I always try to cross the roads quite diligently so they don't hold up for too long. But in this dream, I was walking so slowly, and I kept trying to move faster and I just couldn't. Like, I know walking slow is a thing, and no one said that's a sign that I'm pregnant, because I'm not. But I just thought it was so weird. Actually, I think I know about the car thing, because yesterday I went on a walk for the first time in forever. I'm actually proud of myself. I went on a walk. I hadn't done that in months, because the last time I went on a walk, I did not have a favorable experience. Within 50 meters of my house, these things happened. There were 3 cars of tradies. The last tradie car went down their windows and was like whistling, and you know. And then the second incident happened. Not even like 5 seconds after the tradies. The 2-second difference. This dude, so I'm walking this way, he's driving this way, right? He sees me, turns around, and I'm just like, that sounds like a car's following me. I turn around, this dude in this silver car, he's very old, and we just like make eye contact, and I'm very aware of my surroundings, so I'm just like, okay, this is weird. Why did he turn around his car just to follow me? And I just keep walking. I keep walking a bit, and he's driving so slowly, and I'm just like, I'm home alone, so if someone like snatches me up, then there's no one can do anything. And like I was literally 50 meters from my house. I was so close to my house. So what I did, I just broke out into run and I ran back home. And the dude, because he'd already turned around, he then had to like return around. So I sprinted back to my house. I know everyone says, don't run back to your house if you're being followed. What else could I have done? It was literally 50 meters from my house. This all happened on my street. What was I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to run? Like, if I did not get back home, no one could come and save me. I was the only person in the house. So like, if something had happened, a phone call is going to be useless. I ran inside and I didn't go walking since, but last night I did go walking, and there was a car and I just went across the road. But I was walking across the road because I'm trying to be like calm. I just imagined them hitting me. But yeah, those are my dreams. I hope you guys can hear all the weird creaking sounds my house is making. Hope you can hear that, because I can. I'm gonna go. If anyone has any possible reasons as to why I dreamt any of these things, feel free to let me know. If you want to let me know what your dreams are, also feel free to do that. I will see you later, mouse pack.